Hey everyone, it's Laura from the blog OurEarlyHouse.com, and today I'm going to be doing a shop with me and also a large grocery haul with you guys here today on the channel. If you guys have been around my channel for a while, you guys like to know that I like to do the least amount of grocery trips as possible. Typically I go to the store about once a month for a really big grocery haul. Now sometimes if I'm making a recipe for the blog, or maybe we want to have something special for dinner, then I'll have to make small little trips to pick up one or two things. But for the majority of my grocery shopping, it's one time a month and I just get a really big grocery haul. Now you'll notice here, this one is not as big as my typical grocery hauls because we are a family of 7 and this is, I mean, it doesn't look, maybe it looks like a lot of food to you, but it's not actually that much. And that's because it is summer here, so we are in garden season, and so we are doing a ton of fresh vegetables from the garden. We personally did not have a garden this year. We were in between moving, and so we did not get a garden, but so many family and friends and neighbors have given us fresh tomatoes. We've gotten fresh zucchinis and squash. We've picked tons of blackberries from my aunt's blackberry field. There's some other different like you pick farms around me where we've gotten blackberries and blueberries from there. And so because of that, I didn't need as much produce as I usually do because our refrigerator and our freezers are stocked full of just fresh vegetables and fruit that are growing right now. And then also you'll notice that I don't have hardly any meat on the table, and that's because we get our meat in bulk. My sister has a cattle farm and we get beef from her. And then I also have a local hog farmer that we get our pork from. You will see some chicken because I have not found a great source for chicken here in the new area where we live yet. So I'm working on that. So I did have to buy a little bit of chicken from the store, but we do have a deep freezer that is full. I just picked up a half of a hog, and also we had a half of a steer not too long ago. So we have plenty of beef and pork in the freezer, and so I don't have to get very much meat when I go to the store. So basically my tips whenever I head out to the grocery store and I'm shopping is I like to stay on the outside of the aisles. So on the outside, that's where you're gonna find all of your like produce, at least at the grocery stores that I go to around here. Your produce is on the outside. Your frozen things where you would find your frozen produce or vegetables if you want. Your meat is on the outside if you need meat. Basically everything that I get is just on the outside loop of the grocery store. I avoid going down the center aisles of the grocery store, and that's because that's where you're gonna find a lot more processed food and junk food and things that I don't like to have in my house. And so we try to just stay away from those aisles, keep the temptations away, and just to avoid getting those things. So me and Ben just headed to the grocery store today to get the few things that we did need, a few staple items, and then I just came home and threw it out on the table here so I can show you all what I got. So for starters, you'll see some avocado oil here, and I also get a ton of coconut oil from a local Amish community. So I have gallons of coconut oil. That's what I use for a lot of my DIYs, for like skincare and also hair care, and in any of my type of baking, a lot of my cooking, or I use avocado oil. So I just get some avocado oil. Then like I said, I have the coconut oil. And then you're gonna see here my chicken, and that, like I said, is because I don't have a local source yet. I'm working on that. Hopefully by the next grocery haul, I'll have that put together. And then here are some, these are just Italian chicken sausages. I like to get these for my kids for just an easy lunch on the go. We do play dates a lot, and if I need something fast for them to eat, these are just like, kind of like, they call them hot dogs, but they're not really a hot dog. It is organic, skinless chicken, water, organic red and green dried peppers, sea salt, organic paprika, fennel seed, black pepper, and dried onions. So it's just organic chicken, but they're shaped like a hot dog. They're easy to grab, so I'll boil these or pan sear them, and these are a good lunch for the kids. Then you'll see some potatoes. Now, I didn't get as many potatoes as I usually get because, again, I got some potatoes from my aunt's garden, a whole huge bag or 2 bags of potatoes from her. So we have fresh, garden fresh tomatoes, or potatoes right now rather. We do have tomatoes as well. As always, I have a ton of avocados. We can't grow avocados here where I live. If I could, I would have the biggest avocado tree in my yard, and that would be like the best thing ever because I buy a lot of avocados. Now, I got 20 today. Typically, I get anywhere between like 20 and 50 avocados when I go to the grocery store. Where I live, they were 75 cents today, and that's actually high. I know some of you guys are gonna be jealous because avocados can be $2, $3 an avocado where you live. Where I live, they can easily be 20 to 40 cents is kind of a good price. And so because they were 75 cents, I just got 20 of them, and then I'll stock up again when they go on sale. Okay, then I have some organic celery and some organic carrots. These are some things that I like to always get in organic because they are on that Dirty Dozen list. And so these are ones that are always a must-have organic. Thankfully, my local Aldi has organic celery and carrots. Now, I usually get the regular big carrots. They did not have those in organic at this Aldi. So I just got some baby carrots. My kids love snacking on these, but I like to have the big carrots whenever I'm doing soups and stews and cooking with them. Here's some cheese. This is white cheddar cheese. This, in my opinion, is the best cheese in the world. I actually have 4 of these. Every time I go, I get several packs of this. It's just really, really good. It's sharp cheddar. It's more natural than some of the orange cheese or shredded cheese. So I like to shred this whenever I need shredded cheese or just simply bite straight out of the block because it's so good. So that's our cheese that we have. And then I have some fruit here. Like I said, we have been picking fruit from local places around here, but we needed bananas. I love getting a ton of bananas and letting them ripe on the counter. And then we will peel them, break them in half, freeze them, and these make really great for a smoothie, for some ice cream that we make. Just bananas. They like to eat these plain too. The kids do just grab a banana, but they don't stay good very long before they get too ripe. And so usually I get a ton of them, freeze them, and then we use them in smoothies, ice cream, and things like that. The kids even like to eat a frozen banana as well. Okay. Organic apples, again, these are high up on the list on the Dirty Dozen, and so I like to get these in organic. Anything that's on the Dirty Dozen, I try to get organic. Anything that's on the Clean 15, then I just get regular. Now, I've talked about that list in a different video, so I'll link that here if you're not sure what I'm talking about. Cherries, this is just me and my husband, my kids, all of us just love snacking on cherries. So I got a bag of those. I need to get a cherry tree because those do grow here. That would be good. Organic spring mix. We were getting a ton of lettuce from the garden, but it's kind of getting later in summer, so we're kind of past that. I love getting this big thing of spring mix from Aldi. It's a lot in here. It's packed in, and we will use this. Sometimes I'll get 2 of them or 3, and whatever we don't use when it's starting to get where it's gonna go bad or wilty, I'll freeze it, and then we'll put handfuls of that into smoothies or saute it into eggs or something like that, just to get some more greens in. Okay, over here I have some frozen fruit and some frozen vegetables. I just got a couple bags of organic strawberries and organic blueberries. Like I said, we have frozen blackberries. I've been making smoothies with those, but I like to have strawberries and blueberries just because it makes a delicious smoothie. I make my own yogurt, about 1 gallon a week, and then we make smoothies with those, or we just top it with a little bit of honey and some berries. So that makes a really easy breakfast. So I like to always have berries in the house, and I like to do frozen because sometimes the fresh ones go bad quicker. These I can just throw in the freezer. You can grab some out and they are super good like that. I got some riced cauliflower. I love using that, just throwing it into soups and stews and recipes. When I would normally use rice, I use the cauliflower rice. I got some frozen peas. And then for the kids, for snacks, they love having like almonds and raisins. I got some raw cashews. I pretty much always have some organic nuts on hand. It just is another easy thing that they can grab that's healthy. These are the Aldi brand of Lar bars. It's Elevation is the brand, and it's only 2 ingredients. It just has cashews and dates in it. It makes a little like fruit and nut bar. I always buy several boxes of these when I go to Aldi. It's just another easy thing if they need a snack, if we are out at a park or going on a play date or something and they need a quick snack. So I like to have several boxes of these in the pantry just ready for them. Now, these are much cheaper at Aldi than the Lar bar brand at other stores. So I like to stock up on those, and they're actually the same thing. Okay, here's some raw honey. Now, typically I get my honey by the gallon at the Amish community where I get my coconut oil, but I haven't been out there and I need to go. We actually are running out of a lot of things and we are completely out of honey. And so I decided to buy just a little thing of honey. This won't last us very long because we use honey for all of our baking and things like that instead of using sugar. But I just got a little one to hold us over. I also have a new neighbor in where I live now that does their own maple syrup from the maple trees around here. And so she invited us over to watch the whole process. I'm planning on buying maple syrup from her, which I can use maple syrup in replace for the honey. So I just got one for now just to hold us over until hopefully I can either make it to the Amish community to get some honey or to my neighbor's house to get some pure maple syrup. So that's it. That's my grocery haul. Basically, I just got some vegetables and fruit that we can't grow right now or ever where I live. A few snacky things and then the chicken because we don't have a source for that yet. But like I said, this is a pretty small grocery haul and it's not because I've been going more often. I haven't done a big grocery haul in a long time. It's just the fact that our freezers are full with local meats and fruits and vegetables, and so I just don't need very much from the grocery store right now. So my summer grocery haul is going to be a lot different than when I do my winter grocery haul and we get a lot more things at the store because right now we are very blessed to be able to grow a lot of our own things here just where we live. So hope you guys enjoyed this grocery haul. If you're new here, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. I get out 2 new videos every week where I share lots of healthy recipes using the types of ingredients you see here. I also do a lot of DIY skincare, hair care type videos, and some clean with me and organization stuff. So if you are new, hit that subscribe button and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.